Litigation in immigration can actually fall primarily into two main areas. Uh, the largest one, the one that people typically think of when I tell them I'm an immigration attorney, and they say, oh, you must be extremely busy right now, is removal, or what used to be called deportation proceedings. If someone is in the country and either they have broken laws that render them deportable, or if they came into the country without lawful authorization, or they came in legally and on a temporary visa and their status has expired, they may find themselves in deportation or removal proceedings and needing an attorney to help them out with that process. Unfortunately, many people that came into the country without legal documents, it's very difficult, and the chances for many of them are just very remote of actually winning permanent residency. But for some, if they have the right circumstances, that can be fought and won. And we do some removal cases. The other area of litigation in the immigration realm is in defending employers who have been cited by the Immigration Service for failure to maintain the proper documentation showing that all of their workers have been verified to be authorized to work in the United States. This basically boils down to a form called the I-9 Employment Eligibility Verification Form. This stems from a program that Congress started in 1986, and to my surprise, there are still employers out there that don't realize that they're required to fill out an I-9 form for every employee that they hire. What many employers, even if they understand they need to fill out the form, don't understand is that even if all of their workers are legal, they've never hired anybody that was not authorized, if their forms are not filled out properly, they could be subject to thousands of dollars of liability to the Immigration Service. It may not seem to make sense, but the law is the law. The Immigration Service wants to make sure everyone is complying, and sometimes they can be very, very rigid and even harsh in fining employers that are found to have, certainly if employers are hiring unauthorized workers and knowing about it, but also employers that have always made sure that their employees were legal, but they didn't fill out the right paperwork. And so immigration litigation in that aspect involves helping the employers to get their documentation prepared if they've been notified that they're going to be audited by the Immigration Service, and then negotiating with the Immigration Service on behalf of the employer to try and mitigate the fines and penalties that the Immigration Office is trying to impose.